Lost my selfie stick. It's somewhere. Good morning. Just finished CrossFit. Just did today's video. I'm just gonna take a few minutes. I really don't feel like uploading a long video today. I have a lot to do. A lot of that is rendering time, which is me pretty much just sitting there staring at the wall while stuff renders. Anyway, today's topic is how a woman motivates her man. Okay. The first point I would like to discuss, whatever, is exclusivity and security. In regard to security financially and things like this, a lot of times it's the man's job traditionally. Exclusivity, obviously, girls, stop texting people and playing around with your man, then saying in the next breath you want to marry him, because he doesn't take you seriously at all. Okay? Duh. That should be obvious. That rolls into security. If a man feels insecure with you, it's not because he's insecure most of the time. It's because you're making him feel insecure when he sees 9,555 text messages popping up on your phone from Billy, Bob, Steve, and Timmy, and Ricky. So that's very motivating to a man when they can come home and they know that their partner's there, they're close, wherever they are, they're checking in, whatever the deal is. Not to say that this guy is like controlling and needs to know every detail every second, but you get my point. It helps build trust and motivates the man because he can go about his man business and not have to worry about your monkey business if you're being a little monkey. The next way I would say is the number one key that a woman motivates her man is to don't be afraid to be sexy. And there are plenty of men that don't care if their girl acts sexy or be sexy or whatever. I get it. But the majority of them, we like to see a little sexiness. Don't be shy to turn us on. It's really not that hard. So the next one I want to get into is listening. This is very important. Traditionally, women are going to be nurturers and the men are going to be the protectors. I will give a simple example that I like to use, which is if I'm expected to protect a woman that I care for and I'm expected to provide for her, and the elevator stops, for example, or I say, don't go down that dark street. It shouldn't be asking questions. Why aren't we going down that street? Come on, it's that way. Let's go anyway. It shouldn't be her walking away down that street. She should be stopping and listening because, number one, she should be listening to her man, especially if he's significantly older. And number two, how can we protect you if everything's being questioned and nothing's being listened to? Obviously, if a man's older and there's a 10, 20, 30-year-old age gap, a female has the capability to learn a lot from this person, assuming they have a lot to learn, or assuming they have a lot of knowledge to provide, excuse me. And even simple things like, hey, I'm hungry. Boom, food, instant food. Why are you hungry? Did you eat today? We don't need to hear all this. Most men operating on a higher level, they're going to have busy days, busy minds, and any way to declutter that mind and that busyness is extremely helpful. And one of those things is like questioning everything or like needing an explanation for everything. It's too much. Obviously the male has the best intentions most of the time, just like the female, and everything doesn't need to be questioned and explained. Some people disagree because some people hire housemaids and cooks and stuff, and I get that, but a big part of the romance and motivation is cooking and cleaning. There's just something sexy about seeing your sexy girl cleaning, getting it a little mowed, and cooking. I mean, shoot, extremely sexy, smelling good food being cooked, having a meal brought to you in bed, it's super cool.